Hey everybody, Hesitate Kobe, and welcome back to Let's Watch Kingdom Hearts 358 for 2 days. So last time, well, we were watching the story, of Roxas, Axel, and Xion, and the fun times they had with each other, having fun, eating sea salt ice cream, having a good laugh, just fun stuff. But along the way, we learned some interesting stuff. For example, Xion went to, fight against Riku, who was the organization calls him an imposter, but she failed against Riku, and also Saix, as he was being an asshole. And I said that he was an asshole so many times in the last episode. I don't know how many times I said it, but I still say it. Saix is still an asshole. I still hate him, especially the way he's treating Xion like garbage. It's ugh. Honestly, Saix, you're an asshole. Okay? You're an asshole. Alright, I'm done. I'm done saying he's an asshole. No, I'm not. Okay, anyway, despite the fact he was an asshole. Yeah, we're learn a bit more about Xion, that we'll also know that she's from Castle Oblivion as nominate. So they're both born at Castle Oblivion, and that Saix also is planning to look for the chamber that he mentioned a couple times already. So it seems like he's going behind Xemnas' back, looking for this chamber that Xemnas is searching for, and what Xemnas' true agenda is, because no one knows what Xemnas' true agenda is. Besides Kingdom Hearts, it seems like he's also has another agenda or objective, but we don't know what though. And what else? Trying to think of the top of my head here. Oh yeah, there's also been, I guess Xion and Roxas have been questioning why do they need hearts. Also for Kingdom Hearts, they've been questioning like what's the whole point of it. What else? Oh yes, now I remember. Earlier in the episode, Xion couldn't use the Keyblade, and she couldn't collect hearts. So Axel suggested, hey, you two work together for a couple missions, and the organization will tell the difference. But then they had to work together for one last time. But then Xion, learned her Keyblade. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot about that. It just suddenly appeared in my head. It's like, oh, I just remembered. Oh yeah, also that Xion was in a deep sleep too. But yeah, a whole bunch of stuff about Xion last time. So let us see what's gonna happen this time. Xion, depressed, left without eating her ice cream. Aww. But she loves sea salt ice cream. Roxas asked her if she was alright, but received a dismissive response. Roxas wondered if Xion might feel better as the three of them went to the beach together, like they had promised the other day. Xion found the information that Saix had entered regarding Castle Oblivion. And look at that, there's a computer room. Why was not that there before Kingdom Hearts 2? It's just suddenly, oh, the organization had this computer. I mean, like, where's it come from? It's like naturally teleports.
I sent Axel to Castle Oblivion last night to help expedite the matter we spoke of. I also instructed him to clear out our facilities there. He should return soon.
And what of Naminé?
Still missing, sir.
Ha ha! Where could she be?
Why, Xigbar. It almost sounds as though you know.
Yeah, right, like he's gonna tell you.
Continue.
Somebody accessed our main computer without authorization.
And you expect us to believe you really don't know who it was? As if. Little Poppet is turning into a problem.
Nonsense. I see no problem whatsoever.
Ha ha! Well, no, apparently you don't.
Something you find amusing?
The things you hear from a guy with no heart.
Because he's an asshole.
No matter what unfolds, our plans remain
Sorry, I just had to say, because he is an asshole.
Axel, Roxas, and Xion will play the respective roles that Kingdom Hearts has given them.
But sir, Xion,
Leave it be. How can you not see how perfect this is? In truth, this is more than perfect. Xion is marching right into the arms of destiny, but to destiny's own time. We need not take any more steps. All we must do is watch with caution and patience.
Interesting. Oh. Xion, what are you doing here? That's probably not a good idea. I mean, I can't blame her. I mean, she wants to know who she is.
My head hurts.
this is the last you'll ever see of these walls. Xion.
Axel, what are you doing here?
I'm just here on orders, that's all. There's nothing for you to see.
Yeah, my asshole friend told me to
Lies.
come here.
This is the place I come from. I just know it.
What about your mission? Don't be selfish.
Or else they'll turn me into a dusk?
They'll do worse than turn you into a dusk. They'll just destroy you.
And is that because I'm useless?
That's not it. Xion, go home.
I'm remembering things. I have memories of back when I was a human.
Well, stop remembering. Nothing good will come of it.
I have dreams every night. And you're in those dreams, Axel.
And they sure aren't memories. How can I be a part of your past? They're just dreams, that's all.
You can't fool me. We've met before, Axel. Right here in this castle.
No, we have not. Let's go home, Xion. Don't keep Roxas
Come
waiting.
on, Xion. Listen to Axel.
Please, Axel. You've got to help me. I need to know who I am.
But are you sure you want to know?
Stop! Stay out of there, Xion!
Oh, too late. She's not listening. Oh, how could she get through a door? You need a card, Xion. You need cards. You can't just push the door open.
You're early.
No, you're just late.
Well, we all know this scene. But yeah, the card system and Chain of Memories.
Today
Kind of a
makes
bit of annoyance.
255.
What's that about?
Because I'm not used to
It's
like
been
fighting
that
with
many
cards.
days
I'm just more used to just pushing
since
the
I
X
first
button to
joined the
attack.
organization. Man, time flies.
So, you got the number memorized, do you?
Yeah. Have to hang on to something, right? It's not like I have memories from before the organization. Don't you remember? I acted like a zombie.
Right. That first week, you could barely form a sentence. But come on, you're still kind of a zombie.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Roxas. Bet you don't know why the sun sets red.
Because you like red, right?
You see, light is made up of lots of colors. And out of all those colors, red is the one that travels the farthest.
Like I asked, know-it-all. Seriously, where is she?
Oh, she's just at Castle Oblivion. Against orders. Doing her own thing. You know how she is.
What? Then I wasn't who I am?
Oh, you now know the truth? I told you you wouldn't like it. Good news, everyone! I'm just imagining, you know, that Xemnas is saying, "Good news, everyone! Xion disappeared, and no one is supposed to find her." In the round room, Xemnas informed the Symbol Organization members of Xion's disappearance. He continued by prohibiting anyone from pursuing her. Unhappy with Xemnas' decision, Roxas argued that he should search for Xion, but was told that all would become clear when the time came. Xemnas concluded the meeting with those words. Man, I hate reading text so fast. Hollow. You mean Hollow Bastion? The days passed without Xion. Axel no longer came to the usual spot, and Roxas sat alone, eating his ice cream. Again. Oh, disorder. We're getting pretty close to the end. Oh, I remember this. Why won't you just two admit your feelings to each other? Come on. I know you two love each other. Just say the word love. That's all you have to say. None of this huggy and stuff.
Xion.
I don't care, Square Enix. Make them at least kiss or confirm they say love each other. At least do something, please. That's all I'm asking.
Xion!
Are you gonna take your hood off? So we can see you? What?
Surely, you must have known that this was going to happen.
Why would I know?
What?
Because in your memory, you've been to a number of worlds before you came to this one. And of course, in those worlds, the only beings you met with the Dark Ark. That's all that's left in your heart. The darkest memories. Your memories of harm are gone. Every one.
That's a lie. I remember everyone from the islands. They're my closest friends.
And who threw away those friends? Maybe it's your own actions you've forgotten. It was you who destroyed your home.
I remember when I first saw this cutscene on the Nintendo DS, I was like, what is going on? Like,
Who am I?
like different characters appearing out of nowhere. It's like, what is going on? I don't
Here for?
understand. It was just messing with my mind. Oh, I was so confused back then. But now I have a general idea of what's going on.
So we meet again.
You made me a promise.
I remember. It was to look after Sora. I'm sorry. I'm not sure I've kept that promise very well.
Can you tell me what's happening?
Some of Sora's memories are missing.
How could that be?
Sora's memories are escaping through Sora's nobody into a third person. And now, they're starting to become a part of her.
Isn't there a way to bring back just Sora's memories?
If they're still separate, then I think I can take out fragments of it. But if her memories and Sora's memory fragments are completely weaved together, I would need to untangle them from each other, and that would take more time. Which means it would take even longer before Sora can wake up again. And Diz wouldn't tolerate that.
Of course he
what can you
wouldn't.
do?
If I just jump in and rearrange her memory, then Sora might wake up. Only to find out that nobody remembers him anymore.
Yeesh.
That's a risk I just can't
Yeah,
take.
don't do it.
It's too late either way. Sora's awakening has already been delayed. Sora's nobody, and the one that's absorbing his memory. None of us imagined that they would fight so hard to become their own people. Unfortunately, the only real solution is for them both to go away.
Yeah. That
Did you
sucks.
Her face was blank at first.
These two have to disappear in order for
But
Sora
now-
to awaken.
There's a face that is clearly visible. I think that's proof
And
that
unfortunately, I
she
think
has
that's
entered
what's going to
Sora's
happen
memories.
because Sora does wake up eventually,
Sora's
so
memories,
unfortunately,
Sora's nobody's memories,
it's inevitable.
and her memories.
Damn it.
They're all a jumbled mess now. And to put them back into one, I'm afraid there's no other way.
All right.
Because if they both didn't go away, then, you know, Sora wouldn't wake up and there'd be no Kingdom Hearts 2. All this trouble and struggle just to wake up Sora. I mean, I know Sora's the main character and all, but I mean, Roxas and Xion deserve to be their own people too, you know?
Is it that I'm not supposed to exist?
Well, what do you want to do, Xion?
I want to be with you two.
Then come back with us.
I can't. Not the way I am now. But what would it take for me to be like you?
It sucks. They just want to be together forever, but unfortunately, due to these unusual circumstances, it's just not going to happen.
You think so?
So, I went to the beach today. And there was this girl who looked kind of like Xion,
Did you see Kairi?
but I couldn't get close enough to tell for sure.
Maybe you saw her on the other
I
island.
probably imagined it. To be honest, I'm not even sure today's mission really happened. Feels like I just woke up from a dream or something. Do you remember our promise? When we said that the three of us would go to the beach on our next break? Maybe that's why. Maybe I saw Xion there because I wanted her to be there.
Want to go look for her?
Yes.
Huh?
Do it.
Beginning tomorrow. Let's use our spare time to find Xion.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Let's do that.
I mean, it is a good idea, but I don't like that look in your face, Axel. It looked like you were hiding something from Roxas, which, by the way, you should not do. While visiting the world on a mission, Roxas met the always cryptic Cheshire Cat. Before disappearing, the Cheshire Cat responded to Roxas' questions by saying that he must follow his heart and decide what to believe in. Would having a heart resolve everything, including Xion's predicament? Roxas was left pondering over what he could believe and what he doesn't possess and when he doesn't possess a heart. Roxas and Axel continued their search for Xion. Oh yeah, There was a certain boss in Wonderland which was annoying. Remember that Heartless that we fought in Kingdom Hearts 1 at Wonderland? Well, it's the same boss, but you have to fight 2 of them. And they were like a different color.
It's no use.
Which was annoying.
You sure you're not forgetting someplace?
I've been everywhere I know how to get to.
All right.
But yeah, some Heartless bosses were fun, while some were just
The only
plain
place I haven't
frustrating.
is Castle Oblivion. It was just the other day that Xion was asking you what the place was like. And the day before she disappeared, you said she was put on an important mission, remember?
Yeah. But there's nothing there anymore.
Well, Xion might be there.
Well, you never know unless you check.
Apparently, Xion comes from Castle Oblivion.
What?
Oh, now you tell him.
That's probably why she was asking about the place.
I had no idea.
Me neither. I only found out a little while ago.
Liar.
Castle Oblivion.
You found about it like
Xion.
maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago or something. Not a while ago. You liar.
So, this is Castle Oblivion. Roxas?
Uh-oh.
My head.
Easy, man. Let's retreat for
What's
now.
with,
I'm
what's
fine.
with what's with this?
We have to
Every time someone
find
enters in,
Xion.
their head is filled with memories. I mean, it's like every time someone goes in, their head starts to hurt, and they just get overwhelmed by these memories.
So much. Rushing into my head.
Let's get out of here for now.
No, wait. There's something I can almost...
Giving up already? I thought you were stronger than that.
Riku!
Yes, it was Riku.
Are you all right?
What happened to me?
You collapsed just as you entered the castle doors. Don't you remember?
I only remember going inside.
Just take it easy for now.
I'm fine. Let's go back to Castle Oblivion.
Don't push yourself, man. Who's there?
Xion?
Xion?
What are you doing here? Wait, no!
Xion! Wait! Out of the way!
Oh, look, he was just like away, like,
Roxas!
whatever. Come on, Roxas, catch up to him. He's walking. How does someone get ahead of someone who's just
thought the imposter
walking and...
was sighted in Castle Oblivion.
Xion.
No way that was Xion.
The one who ran away first was Xion. But why run?
You want to go back?
Fracture. Oh, you found her.
Xion. Where have you been? Axel and I have been looking all over for you.
You have? Sorry.
Let's go home. If you come back voluntarily, Sykes will let all this drop. He has to.
If he won't, we'll just kick his ass.
I don't care what he said to you. I'll be there. Me and Axel will make sure...
I really can't.
Why not? Come on.
Come on, Xion.
Wait!
Xion, what are you doing?
Well, hello there, Xion.
Axel? No, wait!
Guys, stop! What are you doing?
Stop!
Ooh, karate chop.
Xion!
Can you actually knock someone out by karate chopping them? I don't know if it's possible. I mean, I've seen it in movies, but I don't know if you can in real life.
You're sure things are better this way?
I never expected you to question it. If you could save one of them, why would you choose the puppet? Or put it this way, which would you rather suffer the loss of? Some make-believe friendship? Or a real one? Things are finally right again. Of course we're better off this way. Xemnas is exasperated from all the fixing we've had to do. We have to set things right. There's simply too much on the line, Lee.
We have Axel's true name now, Lee. His original name before with the X, which is Axel.
I need to know.
About what?
Xion. Tell me what happened to her.
Xion is a valued member of the organization, but she needs her rest. So worry not. Sora.
Ah, so that's what you said.
Sora. Who is Sora?
The connection.
Connection?
He is what makes you and Xion a part of each other's lives. And the reason I placed Xion among our number. If you want her to stay that way, I must insist. You get your mind off these needless distractions. I will have Xion return to her duties tomorrow. Today, you must focus on yours.
Understood.
Hey, Roxas.
You think he's gonna talk to you after what you've done to Xion? Yep, just walk away, Roxas. Just walk away.
Are you certain we've taken suitable measures with Xion and Roxas?
I will admit, Xion has strayed from our original designs. However, we are also seeing an interesting side effect.
Really?
The key. Xion was affected by Roxas, just as we had anticipated. This was indeed what we had hoped to achieve. But then, through Roxas, Sora himself began to shape it into her, giving Xion a sense of identity. Our plan seemed like a failure at this point. But then it occurred to me. Xion is keeping Sora's memories trapped by claiming them as her own. Keeping her close to Roxas will ultimately prevent Sora from ever waking.
I see. And what of the imposter?
See that he stays away from Roxas. He is merely an impurity that would make Xion's existence incomplete.
Then we shall return to our original plan.
Why do they keep saying Xion's name is Xion? Well, it's Xion, not Xion. Come on, guys. Get the name, or at least say it right. Yeah, Riku's just chilling. It's like, yo, what's up?
What am I supposed to do, Riku?
Well, Xion, you can only decide that for yourself. Oh, we're at 300. Only 58 more days to go. Oh, look at that. They're finally sitting together again. But unfortunately, they're not going to say anything. Because you know why? Because no words were needed that day. Just sit, don't talk.
Oh no.
What has happened?
Sora's memory. I'm afraid it's stopped.
What does that mean?
Unless something is done, he'll never wake from his slumber.
The gloves must come off, then.
Oh, time to get serious.
Nobody's never should have existed. As I'm sure you understand, Namine.
Come on, Diz.
Yes.
Enough with this, revenge thing you're plotting. Get over it. It's done. But no, Peach is persistent in getting his revenge. That's it? Oh, holy crap. Oh, God. We're so close. 321. Oh, we're so close. Oh, yes. Riku. This was back when you were such a jerk. Like, you took my Keyblade, then you taught me by giving me a wooden sword, then you made my friends leave me. Good times.
What is this?
I'm quite curious. Has any of you ever woken up once and you had like a tear down your side of your face? Has that ever happened to you? I wonder if someone can cry when they suddenly wake up seeing they shed a tear. Huh. After Xion returned to the organization, Roxas grew weaker by the day. It was as though Xion continued to gain strength as Roxas lost it. Using the Keyblade was beginning to wear out Roxas. Well, that doesn't sound good.
Are you really okay?
This is getting weird.
Huh?
Since when do you ever worry about me?
What do you mean, weird?
Usually I do all the worrying over you. I don't think it's ever been the other way around before. Just feels strange, that's all.
Roxas, of course I worry about you.
I'm just glad you're back, Xion. Even though it might have been rough on you.
Oh, you have no idea.
Is Axel coming today?
Who knows?
You didn't fight, did you?
How could he? How could that jerk attack you like that?
You know who should be calling a jerk here?
A jerk?
Sayax.
Do you mean Axel?
Or better yet, call him an asshole.
But I wouldn't be sitting here with you if Axel hadn't done that. He's your best friend.
I know, but so are you.
It's just not the same without all three of us.
Yeah, without not three of you, then you're not a trio anymore.
Axel!
Huh? You need something?
Well, something's wrong with Roxas. You don't know why, do you? He says the Keyblade wears him out when he goes to use it. And then today, I was fighting the same way Roxas does.
You would know more about Roxas than I do by now.
What do you mean?
Well, what do you think, Xion?
I'm not sure.
Not sure, huh? Is that because you're a puppet?
Dun dun dun!
You do know that. You're a replica, whose original purpose was to copy Roxas's powers.
Gee, Axel, thanks for giving us the spoilers.
So if you see Roxas's powers getting weaker, while your powers are getting stronger, it could be that you're robbing Roxas of his powers more than you ought to be.
What can I... Then what should I do?
You gotta think for yourself. 'Cause I know you're not just a puppet. We're best friends. You, me, and Roxas, that is.
Yeah, you're best
Got it
friends.
memorized?
Forever and ever.
Sure. Can I ask you just one other thing?
What's that?
I saw a boy today who looks just like Roxas. Is he who I think he is?
Of course he would be, you know, eavesdropping.
Sora has a pretty powerful effect on her, is all I'm saying.
Yes, it was not supposed to gain a mind of its own, nor become the person we see. But in the end, it only proves that the puppet is the more worthy vessel. The time has come. Sayax, are the devices ready?
In a matter of days.
Good.
And what of Roxas?
Both of them have connections to Sora, but we only need one of them under our thumb. Whether Xion takes from Roxas the rest of what he has to give, or whether he destroys her first and takes back what is his, there is no change to our plans. No matter how, Sora's power will belong to us.
Wow. You guys don't even care who lives or dies. It's like, oh, if one side wins, the other side loses. Jeez. Okay. I think I'm going to end it right here, guys. Seems like a good time to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, be sure to like and comment. And oh man, we're getting pretty close to the end of the movie, guys. Like, we're so close to day 358. Just like a couple more days and then we're done. But at least we now know more about Xion and what she was intended for. It sucks. She's just being made just for Xemnas' plans. They don't even care, like she's trying to be her own person, but nope, they just see her as something that's like a tool, you know, for their plans. That's all they ever see in her. That's just why I just love Xion's character and why it's so tragic. But it's only going to get even more tragic later on. But what I mean, though, well, we'll just have to see. But yeah, guys, so this has been Hesitate to Cobra here, and I see you guys in the next episode. See ya.